today, finding moments of calm and purpose can seem like a quiet rebellion. As someone who's constantly working towards slowing down and living with intention, I understand how challenging this can be. Join me as we reflect on how these everyday choices aren't just about what we consume, but about how we choose to live with purpose and sustainability, something I try to pursue daily and hope to inspire you with too. As summer slowly gives way to fall, we've started to notice the evenings growing cooler here in the Appalachian Mountains, with a crispness in the air that hints of the changing seasons. It's that transitional time of year when the days are still warm, but the nights carry the promise of something new, something different. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Megan, and this is Our Home and Heritage, where we share it all, from the garden and pasture to the farmhouse and kitchen. There's something comforting about winding down in the kitchen after a long day and preparing a meal with purpose. Tonight, I'm making a meal that captures this moment, one that brings together our garden tomatoes and the meat we've raised and processed on our family farm. A creamy tomato ground beef orzo paired with herb-roasted acorn squash. It's a meal that, like the changing seasons, reminds us of the cycles in life, of endings and beginnings, of harvests and preparations for what's to come. There's a subtle yet profound defiance against the norm in taking the time to cook from scratch, to use what we've grown and to savor the process. Every step is intentional, every ingredient chosen with care. This isn't just about feeding our bodies. It's about nourishing our souls, grounding us in the rhythm of the seasons and the simple, tangible joys of life. It's a small yet powerful way to resist the pressure to consume, to buy more, to always want the next new thing. Here in this kitchen, I find peace in the slow, deliberate act of creation, a stark contrast to the hurried pace of the world outside. You can find the recipes for this creamy tomato ground beef orzo and herb-roasted acorn squash in the description box below. I added a little more orzo and a little extra seasoning to both dishes. This is one of those meals that if you have the basic idea, you can add to or take away from and customize it based on what your family prefers. We're often caught in the tension between living sustainably and the lure of convenience. We're bombarded with messages that tell us to do more, buy more, be more. But I've found that the best things in life aren't about instant gratification. They're about patience, care, and making choices that reflect our values. Tonight's dinner is a reflection of that. A meal made from ingredients we know, from land we care for. It's a reminder that living simply isn't about depriving ourselves. It's about enriching our lives with meaning and intention. What choices are you making in your own life that align with your values? How do you find moments of calm and purpose in the midst of a busy world? And what small steps can you take today to bring more meaning into your daily routines? There's an old Appalachian folklore that says as many foggy mornings as there are in August, that's how many snows we'll see in the winter. This morning, the fog clings to the fields, a gentle reminder of the seasons shifting and the quiet, steady rhythm of farm life. This is what homesteading with purpose is all about. Finding moments of calm amidst the chaos. Teaching our children that life's greatest rewards often come not from rushing, but from waiting, observing, and understanding the world around us. As they interact with the cattle, they're learning that patience and purpose go hand in hand. Not just on the farm, but in life. And this is Hattie. Colby and I bottle fed her about 6 years ago when I was pregnant with Evie. She's still as sweet as ever and would probably come running if she saw a bottle. The other cows might think she's crazy for letting us get so close, but there's something special about the bonds we create when we take the time to care, to nurture, and to invest in something over the long haul. Today, we're starting the process of rebuilding the fence around this farmhouse. These old boards have seen countless seasons, weathered storms, and stood the test of time. There's a certain respect that comes from working on something so rooted in history. As we remove the old boards, Colby knocks them loose from the posts while I work on pulling out the old nails. Some are too brittle to drive back in, so I bend them down instead. It's so easy to get caught up in the latest trends, the must-have gadgets, the fast fashion that's here today and gone tomorrow. But as I work on this old fence, I'm reminded that sustainability is about more than just what we buy. It's about how we live. It's about creating something that will stand the test of time, something we can pass on to those who come after us. Like this fence, our choices in life can be temporary fixes, or they can be something built to last. In a world that tells us to always want more, there's a profound peace in choosing less. Less waste, less clutter, less noise. Instead, we focus on what truly matters, our home, our heritage, and the simple, enduring joys that come from living with intention and care. As the seasons change and the air grows cooler, I'm reminded that living sustainably isn't about what we consume. It's about what we create, what we build, and what we choose to preserve. hustle and bustle of modern life, we often forget the value of what's right in front of us. Out here on the farm, we are reminded daily that the best things in life take time and effort. Whether it's growing our own food, preparing a meal, or building a fence, the rewards come not from speed or convenience, but from the care we put into each task. This farm, this life we've chosen, is about slowing down, about appreciating the beauty in the everyday, about making choices that align with our values and beliefs. Homesteading with purpose is not just about the tasks we do. It's about the intention behind every choice we make. Whether you're cooking a meal from scratch, caring for a pet, or tackling a project around the house, it's the love and thought you put into these actions that truly matter. These small, intentional acts can ground you, connect you to what's important, and bring more meaning into your everyday life. By focusing on what truly matters, you can create a sense of purpose and fulfillment no matter where you are or what you're doing. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. But in the meantime, check out these videos. I think you'll enjoy them. Until next time, friend.